very good afternoon to you. Welcome to a beautiful Thursday. It is the 23rd day in the month of September. Welcome to the sunny side. I'm 92.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Gabriella, and on this hour, we're going to be talking about a banking sector in Nigeria. According to reports, China may start banking operations in Nigeria. Interesting, eh? Well, the Chinese government is considering commencing banking operations in the country and would also hope that this would facilitate trade relations between the two nations. Now, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Kui Jianqing, he was speaking during the commemoration of the 2021 Chinese Moon Festival and China-Nigeria Cultural Week. Oh, there's a thing such as that. He noted going forward that the establishment of such a financial institution as a bank in Nigeria would boost our economy. According to him, 6 of the world's 10 biggest banks were in China, and he was also saying that's a hint that extensive discussions on, the establishment of a China-owned bank in Nigeria will take place during the China-Nigerian Binational Committee meeting. So he went on to say quite a lot of other things and how this would indeed benefit the Nigerian market and the Nigerian economy. I was supposed to have a guest, a financial analyst, join me on this conversation, but sadly, at the nick of time, he sent a message saying he would be unavailable. But I'd like to know what you think of China operating its banks in Nigeria. How do you think this would affect our economy? Do you agree with the Chinese government, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, in saying that this is actually going to grow our economy? Think about a bank, I don't know what it's going to be called, but Chinese bank, for instance, and you actually go into the bank to deposit or, transact, send, deposit, withdraw Chinese currency. How do you think that would impact our economy? How do you think that's going to affect us as a nation? Would that improve bilateral trading? Would that improve and further strengthen our relationship with China as a nation? And what do you think of having such banks of other foreign currency in other countries? So imagine having a Nigerian bank, for instance, in the United States. Think about having a Nigerian bank in London, for instance, where you can actually go transact in Naira. Or think about having a European bank, for instance, in Nigeria or in South Africa, in Ghana, in Dubai. Think about the possibility of that and how it would actually impact on the economy and as well as the, bilateral trade between both countries involved. The phone lines are open now, so I'd like that you call in and let's talk. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0009. On WhatsApp, it's 0809-030-6416. You can also join the conversation via WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. We're also on Facebook. We're streaming live, so you can join the conversation on there at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. What do you think of China operating its banks in Nigeria? According to the ambassador, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, he was speaking at this event, and I'll quote a little bit of what he said. I talked to several banks in China. When you list the world's 10 big banks, 6 are in China. The banking sector is very important because without money, we cannot build our industries. What I am thinking here is best to talk to the governor of the central bank and how we can allow the Chinese banks to run office here and now. They are doing the feasibility studies on that. I'm working hard that in the binational meeting, I hope we can make a big decision and give a big push to let the banking industry and insurance industry, because financial integration and institutions are key. End of quote. Now, according to the Chinese embassy, they say that it would honor 50 Nigerian employees of Chinese companies in Nigeria for their outstanding performance and contribution to strengthening the diplomatic ties between both countries. So not only will they be transacting in Nigeria, functioning from this country, they will also provide employment. for employees, 50 of them, according to this report, So in all facets, it's looking like a glory deal. It's looking like, a very beautiful potential. But I'd like to know what you think. What are your thoughts really? Do you think that this is a step in the right direction? Do you think that it's not? 0817-923-0002, 0003, 0007 or 0009. WhatsApp once again is 0809 030 6416. On WhatsApp, we'll begin a conversation there with Tong Awaji from Oyeda Kingdom. He says, "Good day, Gabi. The opening of a China bank in Nigeria will indeed facilitate our bilateral trade. Imagine opening an account with such a bank and making deposits after you're informed that your money has been used to settle the Nigerian debt being owed. It's risky." That's interesting. Good afternoon. Oh dear, apologies to all to call me back. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, I lost that as well. If you're trying to reach me via the phone lines and it's not working, you can always send a message on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, it's 0809 030 6416. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Mr. Zion.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Zion.
This is a bad omen for Nigeria. It's a deal that and the move I am not supporting. Was it not recently Nigeria had a currency swap deal with China? Was it not recently China itself enacted a law that will send a lot of country citizens to jail because their citizens or their country borrowed money from them and they cannot pay? Is it not recently China sent about 270 something number of their citizens to different countries to research on how to conquer the nation through economical ways? How much is Nigeria owing China today? No, look at the graph, how it's being plotted. Look at the intelligence from China. Now they are bringing their bank. What is the symbol of a bank and the symbol of currency? Is that not authority? Their bank is about coming. That is to tell you that Nigeria will not be able to pay. And what will China do? To take over half of... When we say that we are indebted to China, people thought we are joking. What China is doing, economically, they want to conquer the world in this modern age. The way other nations conquer the world now is the era for China. And they are coming through the economical top view. Do you also know, as we are talking, their president is a president for life? And they believe in his economical prowess. They saw that he's conquering territories. Even America borrows money from them. Why didn't they build or locate their bank in America? It's Nigeria fault. Our oil, now our oil.
Mr. Zion. Thank you very much for your thoughts. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Yes, my name is J. and I'm calling you from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead.
For me, as a person, my opinion is that it's a welcome development. Now, Gabi wants to go to China to do a transaction. Gabi goes into the bank, any of the banks, convert our money to dollars, carry that money, and pay into a Shungshan account. Now, Shungshan will now take the dollar and now convert it into their own money. Let's say you make something, Shungshan too will convert their own money to dollar and send it to you, and you also convert it to naira and buy things again. So US will be on their own, JJ. They are not supporting you in any way. For every dollar you convert, they are making their money. So for me as a person, I think that it's a way of knocking off the US and their dollar so that we can have direct transactions. Gabi, what would you rather do? If you have a way of getting, let's say you're looking for a house, and you see a fine house, you meet with the landlord directly, and the one you have to pass through agent and also pay, this one will pay. Which one would you rather do? So I think that's what China is trying to do, to improve the time, the speed of trade relations, to make sure that there is no second, or how will I put it now, middleman anywhere that is benefiting from what they didn't do at the end of the day. So them coming here, I think we have some banks in some countries, from Nigeria Bank, like UBA, Eco Bank, and some other banks. You have them in almost the whole Africa. Are they not Nigerian banks? So why can't the Chinese bank also come here and pay tax, employ our people, and transfer one or two technology in the banking sector? What is wrong in that? I think it's a very good step in the right direction, and the earlier they do it, to knock off those commissions that will make things more expensive, the better for everybody. And the again.
All right, JJ, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your thoughts there. Good afternoon. Oh dear, I lost that. Well, let's take some comments on Facebook. This is getting quite interesting. Daniel Wahoo on Facebook says, I'm really surprised at this move because it's Nigeria. If it were to be another nation, I would not have much issues with it. But Nigerian leaders do not mean well for its citizens, and as such, cannot trust them. Not forgetting how much we owe China. This is a means of taking over the economy totally. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Pelachon. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead.
Okay. This agreement, to me, is not a welcome development. It's not a welcome development because it is not going to help the Nigerian currency in any way. An agreement and any process of this nature is supposed to be a process that will strengthen the Naira. What is the Chinese government coming to do with their banks in Nigeria? Are they coming to make the Naira worthwhile in the international community? No. Are they coming to make the Naira acceptable in their own? No. What, apart from the loan that the China are giving to us, which in the other way, they are using it to enrich themselves, and they're having a personal plan. Zion come in and said that the China countries are trying to conquer the world. And this is not perfect. If they have been able to follow the trend that's happening within Nigeria and China and other countries, you will agree with me, and with Zion as well, and with every other person looking at this matter in my own direction, that China are not going to help us in any way. Why are they bringing their bank here? Okay, I want to buy something in China and I need to change my Naira into dollars, and then I need to take it to Yen. No problem, I will go through whatever process, because already the dollars that is being used in Nigeria and every other country is already killing us. No sooner China open their bank in Nigeria, you will see that the yen will as well go up as much as the dollar. So what credit will that be to the China government credit, not to Nigerian credit? Whatever government, whatever the China government are coming to do in Nigeria, it is not helping us in any way. The loan they are giving us, Gabby, is not helping us.
But what the ambassador, the Chinese ambassador, is saying, it's actually going to boost our economy.
How? How is it boosting our economy? We are highly indebted to China. Highly indebted to China. The money we have owed China within the past 6 years, 7 years going now, I am not sure that even Christ will carry this long again for us to pay the debt. I doubt it. I doubt it if the coming of Christ will not sooner come and beat us to keep trying to pay China this debt. And China is bringing their banks to Nigeria to open their banks here, to take authority of our finances, to take authority of our economy, and then before you know, in this same country, we will become very much answerable to China. Another second range of economy is coming from China to Nigeria.
All right.
Everybody saying this as a welcome development is not looking at it very well.
All right. Thank you for your thoughts. We've got about 10 minutes left for this conversation. Keep your calls coming through. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ike from Michigan.
Go ahead.
The bank coming into Nigeria to me is not a welcome development. For instance, now, if you go to CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, you will see a portrait of Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari and the governor of CBN there. Now, if this bank is to come to Nigeria, for instance, whose portrait are you going to see there? Is it their own president or my president, or is it their own CBN, their own governor in their bank or my own? So the whole thing is just tiring. I see those things as being capturing. They are trying to capture Nigeria economically. So I don't like it, and I don't want it's not my own. I don't like it. To me, I would suggest they leave that thing because China is trickish. They know what they are doing. Thank you.
All right, a lot of skepticism in the air as regards this. But according to the Chinese ambassador, he says it's actually going to boost our economy. I mean, if you think about how it's going to affect bilateral trading and, that existing relationship, especially when it comes to business, think about people. Maybe we need to change the perspective in through which we're looking at this and thinking of it. Think about people who have had to, deal in terms of their businesses with the Chinese market. Think about how you have to convert to dollar first, and then you then convert to yen before you purchase your goods, and then of course the market determines the exchange rate for either the dollar or the yen. But if this were to be such a reality and you have business to conduct, maybe you have goods to buy, you want your product supplied, you want to speak to your supplier or send money to your supplier, you don't need to go through using the dollar. You get what I mean? You simply walk into the Chinese bank in Nigeria and carry out your transaction. That's putting it in a layman's, as basic as it could be in terms of explanation. So in that light, do you see how this may or may not favor the Nigerian economy? Let's take some comments on WhatsApp, and we'll get back to the phone lines shortly. This here says, these people are really thinking ahead. Most of the goods consumed here in Nigeria are from China, and we've been doing a lot of stuff in Nigeria. African leaders should sit up. Good afternoon, Gabby. Why are we always suspicious about everything? We have UBA and other banks in London and New York. We used to have a Barclays Bank in Nigeria. China bringing banks to Nigeria is a good move because it will facilitate business growth. Well, Morige, thank you so much for that. And God's Time says, God's Time is texting from Ndashie Che. It says China's people are very smart. They're setting up the bank so that if Nigeria is not able to pay them their loans, any Nigerian who has any money in that account, the money is gone. Well, again, that is just being skeptical. Think about other people who have, for instance, even when you owe your bank, or even when you owe your landlord doesn't have the right to go to your bank and ask that all the money in your account be sent to his, even if you use the same bank. So it doesn't really work that way. That's one. Two, Nigeria is not the only country owing China. So why aren't they having conversations about setting up banks in other countries that owe China? This is international trade we're talking about. There is no country right now existing that stands on its own or by itself. You would see the US borrowing money from China. You would see, Dubai or Australia or even the US or even the UK, maybe London, maybe wherever. So again, it is not just peculiar to Nigeria and China alone, God's time. I needed to put that out there. B.O.B. says, hello, Gabby. To me, if things were handled differently during our former Oluobasanjo's two military and civilian rule, we would have long had American banks, McDonald's, and so many other global brands littering the streets long before now. Like many other African countries we vacation in, I believe that having these foreign companies represented in the various sectors will raise our game, raise the treatment of staff, improve innovations and industry standards. Damiete Erekosima says, this is a sinister move by the Nigerian authorities and their Chinese counterparts based on the loan. Oh, come on. Okay. You're welcome, Idara. Moving on. Soki Fabara from Port Harcourt says, a Chinese bank in Nigeria is not a bad idea. It's an investment in our economy. I thought we had a South African bank here in Nigeria. Investment in the economy is welcome, so no issues at all. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good Gabi.
Good afternoon. You're my final caller.
Yeah, Barangatara, calling from Bugo.
Go ahead.
Maybe I think it's a good one. It's going to certainly improve our trade and bilateral relationship. China, between 1990 and now, China has gone into manufacturing, and that has also improved the economy. And so if they bring a bank to Nigeria, I am believing that it will also enhance the Nigerian business and China business here in Nigeria. And so for me, I am okay with this. If we create employment, if they will pay tax, a lot of things will benefit. Our government will benefit. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much for calling. You're my final caller. Comments on Facebook and we'll wrap up the conversation. Roland Jr. says, time to pay back. Ledogo Nelson says, it means that they have started collecting their loans small. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Bright Paul says, that shouldn't surprise anybody because obviously something has to give for all the money we've borrowed, and opening banks in Nigeria is just a tip of what we're going to be seeing. Come on. I know that we can be skeptical, especially when it comes to conversations like this, but look at it from a business point of view and how it's actually going to affect our economy. Well, only time will tell in the coming days, weeks, or even months, as time permits. 1 o'clock happens in 5 minutes. Thank you for joining the conversation. The news updates at the top of the hour. And right after, conversations continue. Don't go away.